Hello and welcome to Fae Finders, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast navigating listeners into the vague and supernatural. My name is Ashley Elizabeth and I will be your Dungeon Master for Campaign Cosmos. And with me is the marvelous Max.
Hello. I don't know how to do an Ashley voice.
The amazing Amancio.
Hello and welcome to Fae Finders, a D&D podcast navigating listeners into this vague and supernatural. My name is Ashley Elizabeth and I'll be your Dungeon Master.
The cool guy.
Hello, everyone.
The Radiant Wren.
Hello, hello.
Do I sound like a Valley Girl? Is that what's happening right now?
It's hard. You
so
don't have that, like,
bit.
different... Your voice
Kind
isn't,
of.
like... It's not a cartoon character.
Valley Girl is in Fraser Valley.
Or the uncanny valley, you know?
Okay.
Uncanny Valley Girl. I do enjoy that.
Sounds like an AFAB
Uncanny
person.
Valley Girl is going to be
What's
my
an
new
AFAB?
Instagram handle.
Assigned female at birth.
Oh. And last but not least, the outgoing Ollie.
Hi, I'm Ashley. How's it going? I'm so excited to be here. I love D&D. I'm a nerd, but I love it.
You sound like a sorority girl.
Yeah. In
Now-
the best way.
I like how you threw the D&D in there, because it really is all I talk about in my life.
It's true.
Now let us blast off in 3, 2, 1. So, to recap from last time, you guys had just kind of settled down this fight and got a little bit of chatting with Devotion. He let you inside the Summer Song Sanctuary. You had a little bit of chatting, learned a little bit about one another, what you're doing, and kind of got more of an understanding of Devotion and also the role his mother played in all this. You guys spoke with the Summer Song. He was not very helpful. But you spoke with Devotion a bit more afterwards and learned that the Summer Song is actually one of the Prima Mundanis, with a little slip. But in your conversation with the Summer Song, Zara actually took on the role of Devotion's caretaker so that he could leave the sanctuary. Why you fucking did this? I don't know. There's talks of adoption papers now from John. You literally called your wife. Or no, she called you when you talked about it when you got back.
This is not a thing that you take on without talking to your life partner. It makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Devotion's also like late 20s, 30 years old, right?
Yeah, but you're never too old to be adult adopted.
You're never too old to be a child.
Though. Like, if I adopted my, like, old friend who's 70 and I'm, like, 20, like, it's a little weird.
It's an unconventional family unit, but
It works.
it's still beautiful.
I mean, if the healthcare is good, I'll take it.
My Benjamin Button
But you
daddy.
guys then went to go talk to Pelor, because you know that was Agaza King Spell's god. So you know that he kind of came from there. and found the memory stick Persenia left with him. She kind of spoke about how they spoke with the Summer Song and Devotion, and how they learned it was Mundanus, just like you guys did. And you learned that you needed to find one of the other Prima, Vivium. And he is located at the border of Alva and Perth on the continent of Swinton. And there's a series of tunnels past the town of Rhymeview. Persenia said that she trusts Devotion, but she can tell he's hiding a lot of pain and stress behind that cocky front. She knows that he's not being fully honest, but she's hoping maybe this relationship that they're building will help with that. And that they're headed to Rhymeview. When he got back to the ship, Gromley got a call from Janice, his wife. Had a bit of a conversation about what's been going on. And then, John, you got a call from your wife, Honey, and she was chatting with you, catching up, asked you if you're coming Sunday for dinner, or if they'll just see you on Tuesday for the recital. She did have Susie with her. You got to catch up with Susie too. And then at the very end, before Zara, you went to sleep, you looked a little bit into what's been going on. You remembered the Black Whisper. That was a familiar name that was brought up by Devotion. And you learned that this criminal organization group had a hand in the death of your sort of, what's the word? Apprentor in your apprenticeship. Someone you very much looked up to. And so did your family. So, that's where we left you. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they go to sleep?
Are any of us injured?
Pardon?
Hunt, pardon, hunt.
No!
Hunt, pardon.
Before I forget, we gotta do this is gonna come out way later. This is coming out way later than the person this is intended for gets it. I just remembered this. To the the Legolas Ollie met at Science World Halloween party while Ollie was dressed up as Sexy Gandalf.
What, 8 months ago? 9 months ago?
9 months when this is coming out, because this is November 1st that we
this
are
is like
recording this.
This episode is like a baby that we're
Yes.
pregnant with.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're pregnant?
I want to give the biggest shout out to that Legolas, but also Legolas's dad, who apparently is a big fan of the podcast, and I'm losing my shit over. Please contact me on some sort of social media. I want to know you. I want to know you so bad. Please.
Just to specify, you want to know the dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll meet both, but I'm more excited about the dad in this situation, if I'm 100% honest.
That's how I feel about most
Context.
situations.
Yeah, true. That's a touch of context for people who might not be completely aware.
A touch of context for those who might not be aware. This is a podcast called Fae Finders.
Sure is.
And it navigates listeners into the vague and supernatural. And I'm Ashley Elizabeth.
There's
your
a
dungeon
man
master.
out there in the world who got his family into Fae Finders, and I want to meet him. That's all the context you need. So, does anyone have anything?
I went out drinking.
Yes.
Met a person
At a Halloween
said,
party.
"Oh, I'm on Fae Finders. I'm a nerd." She was like, "Awesome! I'm also a nerd. My dad's a huge fan of Fae Finders. He makes us listen to it, and now we've done 2 campaigns of D&D." And I'm like, "Ah!" And now Ashley's freaking out about
I
it.
want to meet this man.
And buy him a pair of Crocs.
I will. If
That's
that's what he
why.
wants. I'll do anything
Finders
for him.
branded
No, I
Crocs.
won't do anything for
Oh
him.
my
but
god,
I
those
do-
would swap so hard.
But I will. I just want to chat with you. I want to know. I want to meet someone in the wild.
What's fatherhood like?
Yeah, okay. So is anyone doing anything before they go to bed?
What's fatherhood like? If this episode
How
is
is
something that
raising
we're pregnant
Legolas?
with, can I still eat fish?
What?
If we're pregnant with this episode, can I still eat fish?
Okay, is anyone doing anything before they go to bed?
Yes, all you can eat fish, but you can't drink or smoke. I'm so sorry.
No, that's my favorite thing.
You can do both, but not one or the other.
Yeah, it has to be both at the same time. They cancel each other
Because I
out.
have to pick up smoking.
Hey.
Ollie even old enough to do that?
So, you all go to bed. Signal, you get a
God.
knock on your door. A little.
Is it like a tiny knock? Like, is it
It's a tiny knock.
A puntable knock?
You hear a knock on the door.
Signal will go and open the door.
You look out and then you look down, as you're so used to, probably.
Yeah.
And you see Partum, and he's kind of standing there, and he looks up, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Signal. I was, how are you?"
Tired? I was sleeping.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your slumber. I see you also enjoy creatures much like Presenia. Do you like all creatures or just like dragons?
Well, I like dragons the best because that's family. But Mama introduced me to some other creatures, mainly non-magical ones because I wasn't afraid of hurting them. But I've met some fairy dragons before and some imps, and they were really nice.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. I was just wondering if it's all right with you, of course. If maybe I would perhaps be allowed to maybe sleep on your floor with Aurora. I just kind of got used to like sleeping around others, but I can go. Actually, maybe I should just go. I'll just go. I'm so sorry. And he just kind of starts like beginning to
Can I
like
pick
turn.
him up by like awkwardly? Not by the scruff of his neck, but you know.
Like under the little armpits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
No, Pasenia, like, invited me into her room one night to, like, hang out there, and we, like, I ended up, like, falling asleep in there, and then we just kind of made it a habit, and I really miss it.
You can sleep in here if you want. Aurora likes to cuddle though. So don't be afraid if she tries to nibble on you a bit. She won't eat you.
Okay, yeah, sure, I can deal with that.
And then Signal will just plop him down in like a doggy bed or something.
Okay. Like, I feel like Aurora, you probably have, like, multiple dog beds, because if you're anything, I don't know,
fort.
are you the...
Pillow fort.
Yeah. And, like, Aurora's probably in the smallest one, even
Yes.
though there's, like, the proper
Yes.
sized one. You just, like, put them right on top of Aurora if you want.
Yep. It's not dexterous at all. It's just kind of like he kind of drops him a bit too by accident. Maybe not by accident, but it's like a bit too much of a plop.
Okay, yeah, and he, like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it, and he kind of curls up on top of the curled up Aurora.
The Signal will just sort of look at him and then go back to sleeping, but like kind of like a mix between Dracula and then just like a standing up straight in a pod, just, you know,
Yeah.
sleeping.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make this otter so goddamn lovable that you
can
guys
try.
won't ever joke about punting him again.
Look,
Honestly,
See,
this made me
Signal's
think that he was
mama
kinda
told him
pathetic.
that he was bad. So Signal will
Hey.
punt him.
Yeah. I was just going to say, finally, we're going to get rid of Pardon because Aurora is going to eat Pardon in his sleep.
Exactly.
Alright, well, you all go to sleep.
Does
Make sure you do your long rest. if you have not already. But you all wake up in the morning.
Just
but
really quick,
the
does
first-
Signal need to plug in or like dock to like sleep? Like how's
Yeah,
Oh,
that?
it's
they
a charging
dock.
port,
They
you know?
dock? Okay.
Yeah.
Does Signal need to like roll anything to see if they survive the night?
No, they just
He's built
Roll the
well,
50
excuse
and
me.
what to see if they survive the night with Partum in there.
You have a really
don't
bad
know.
dream. It's just kind of beef it.
Does
Partum fucking
have to roll?
shatters the pod.
Yeah, does
Partum
Partum have
see
to
if
roll?
they survive the night? To see if
No.
Aurora eats them?
No.
Yes.
How about just like a
Does he
drool check to see
survive
if
Aurora's like nibbles? Because Aurora's
Yeah.
nibbles aren't like a cat or a dog. Because Aurora's nibbling on like a beefy boy, so they're
No,
like
yeah.
full chomps.
Also,
Roll
they
me
highly
a
acidic
nibble
saliva.
check. It's just
Yeah,
straight.
no, you gotta roll for damage.
Yeah.
Roll me a nibble check.
And drool. I think drool should be involved there because I feel like a dragon would have like acidic
Oh,
drool.
slobber?
Yeah, a little bit of acidic slobber.
Oh, it's not
What'd you
acidic.
get?
It would be like cold damage because it's a cold baby.
Okay,
That's
Partum
a cold
fucking
slobber.
loves it.
It's a cold.
What did you get? What's your nibble check? It's just a straight D20.
A straight D20. Okay. You want to know something really fun?
Don't you fucking say a nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
Wait, so is that
You-
good or bad?
That's
I'm gonna
great.
kill that dog.
He gets nibbled a bunch. The head
I'll
comes
get
off.
to what happens in a second. But the first person to wake up in the morning isn't by their own well-restedness. Score,
Yeah.
you hear a knock on your door. Knocks harder.
Open the door, Score. It's really loud. You hear from the other room.
I stumble out of bed and like zombie shuffle to the door, and I'm like leaning against the doorway as I open it.
You see Devotion. Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
What do you want?
Just curious about how it feels to wake up in your elite team cottons.
It feels great, dude. Feels awesome.
I'm curious about how you find all of this elite team business.
Yeah? How curious are you?
Oh, I mean, you and I aren't so different, so I thought I might ask you.
I mean, I'd say you dress pretty well.
Cute.
I mean, I'd rather not be here. I don't think I've made it any secret that I'm not a huge fan of the Cosmic Coalition, but I'm here nevertheless, and we're going to recover the previous elite team so I can go back to filling out forms and sleeping in my little pod.
They make it seem like this is some of the most important work in the universe, but, I mean, anyone could do what you do, Score. I mean, think about it. All I would have to do was start a fight, get yelled at. Yell that I'm getting yelled at. I mean, it's a...
Devotion, if you're just about done, I was going to go back to sleep.
Is that all you can do? Is that all you're worth to these people? Is your sleep?
Yes, actually, I need my beauty sleep so I can look charming and dashing.
Oh, but I thought it was because they needed to research what's going on in your pretty little mind.
I mean, they do their best with that as well. But at time being, I don't really have my pod. I have the bed. And so it's actually nice to be able to sleep without someone cataloging every thought that goes through my mind.
Well, if you do ever wanna, petition to have us switch spots, maybe we can get you out of this. You just let me know. I think I could do what you do. It's a lot easier to make people mad than it is to please them,
You know, I really appreciate that you want to join our cool and awesome team of adventurers who fly around through different dimensions and kick ass. But I'll let you know it's not all it's cracked up to be. It's a lot of tough work, and I don't know if someone as pampered as you would quite be able to manage it. Let alone, they would never let me go. I mean, they keep me around for a reason. I'm practically on a leash, and that's of use to them, and they can't exactly control you the same way, nor are they as interested in you. And I know that might be quite distressing to hear, that someone's not interested in you, or that I'm more interesting than you, but it is a fact. Anyways, good morning to you. I'm gonna go sleep for a couple more hours. What time is it?
The Ashley and me just fucking... Time for you to get a watch. Oh... Well, I think it's time you learned how to read a clock, but, I wouldn't be so sure that they're not as interested in me as they are you. Let's just remember I'm the offspring of 2 elite team members. One who got kicked out. Oh, did I say that? Bye-bye. And he starts walking away.
Cool, dude. I've got this sword. And I just go back
He's
to bed.
not even
I know.
looking. He's like, he put up his hand in like a toodaloo.
And Scar goes back to sleep, regardless of what time it is, for like 2.5 more hours.
So, what are we doing now? Are we getting up in the morning? Got anything you guys want to do when you wake up? What's up?
Grumley's an early riser. I feel like he'd be in wherever the coffee room is. In the coffee room?
The coffee
Yeah,
room.
same with Zara. She'd probably be in the main room, kind of sorting things out for breakfast and coffee and stuff.
Making some
Signal
small
would
talk.
probably also be in there with Aurora, but leaving Partum to do whatever he wants. I ain't touching that.
John texts.
Did you like slowly
Part of-
set him on the floor when you got up? Like,
A
moved
huge
Aurora?
bite mark in him, you know?
Oh, when you got up, you saw an otter's tail out of Aurora's mouth.
Just
That
in
was...
time.
Had to rescue
Sorry,
him
that's
from her mouth. Oh god.
I mean, you don't have to.
Can Signal, like, get Aurora to, like, quickly, like, run into the coffee room with them and show everyone?
Proudly like a cat with a...
Yeah!
Yeah, you definitely can. Hey, Aurora, if you don't mind just interrupting. Whoa, what's up? Whoa.
Partum?
Yeah,
Did-
Aurora tried to eat him. Or, well, give him a friendly nibble, but
Looks like he succeeded.
Oh,
those
heavens,
friendly
Betsy.
nibbles are more friendly nibbles on me and more eating on someone peanut-sized.
Yeah, it wasn't so much a nibble as it was a big knob, it looks like.
Just a
Very
friendly nibble.
Zara's
Friendly nibble.
gonna come over with like a rag and just kind of like start wiping off Partum and just be like, "Are you all right there, sugar?"
I'm fine. It was a friendly nibble between
Two bros.
acquaintances.
What was it like in there?
It was dark and slimy and warm.
Warm?
Warm.
That's what she said.
I didn't, but thanks.
Devotion at this time kind of strolls on in and it's like, Zara, darling, can I get you anything to drink, anything to eat?
Well, that's awfully kind of you to offer, but I've already got that covered. I'd actually like to offer you that. We've got some coffee made.
I would love some coffee.
Great, I'll get right on that then.
The
Score.
first thing John does when he wakes up is text his wife, Honey, and he says, "Good morning, I love you, hope your day is as lovely as you are." Said.
He's so down bad, I love
And then
him.
And then he walks out. Oh, maybe he texts Cam and Pam as well, just like, thinking of you, and then texts and then walks out to the...
Okay, so you text your family, you're coming on out. You see everyone except Score in there.
Yeah.
I like the idea
He's
that
straight.
John puts his phone up to the glass and takes a picture of the stars. He's like, not one of them is as beautiful as you.
No. I do that. I do that. I know. That's great.
Because he says that text every single day, but each time it gets the same, like, loving response.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
It's literally like identical. Like, good morning, good night, good night.
Oh man. But yeah, you're all kind of hanging out in here. Eventually, Score does get up
Yeah.
and joins the rest of you.
You said that so sadly. Eventually, Score does get up.
Score does get up.
darn it.
Unfortunately,
Does he have to?
Well, it's about time you joined us there, sleepyhead.
is there any coffee left in the pot?
There's infinite
Yeah.
coffee in the pot.
Devotion drank it all.
What? There's not... Like, I want more.
Oh no! Ah, I'll make another pot. Don't you worry.
All right, much appreciated.
Score, you missed the fun.
What was fun?
Aurora tried to eat Pardum.
And she couldn't follow through. Oh,
It was
no.
it was a
Beautiful.
it's a friendly nibble. It was a friendly nibble.
I also can't imagine he tastes very good.
Mm.
No, she says
Well-
that he's kind of slimy and weird.
What?
I would
No.
assume that Pardum's like a natural prey animal to Aurora, right?
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He smells good.
You hear that, Pardum? You smell delicious. You smell so yummy and scrumptious. Yes, you do. And I'm like scratching his like fur on his head and like squishing his cheeks.
Oh, that kind of no.
So edible. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
No, stop. No touching. No touching. I'm gonna go get changed. Walks away.
I'd love some coffee too. And when I get my coffee, I would like to cast Purify Food and Drink on it. Just like Pardum poisoned it.
Devotion made it.
You do it very subtly under
just
the
in case
table.
Pardum like poisoned the coffee beans or something.
I love how you trust Devotion more than Pardum, even though, like...
100%.
Once a John gets their coffee, Score's just gonna take the coffee pot, whatever's left of it, and just pour the pot directly into their mouth and drink it.
Signal's gonna be very, very original and grab sparkling apple juice for breakfast.
Oh, look at you, Signal. Oh, what a treat in the morning.
Yeah, I'm really proud of Aurora, so decided to have some because she really likes bubbles.
We're toasting. Oh, gather round. Let's make a toast to Aurora. And shouldn't we? Score, I really think you should put that in a cup. A little more civilized for this generous toast.
Oh, it saves dishes.
I bring out a mug from my fanny pack and says "World's Greatest Dad." I hand it to Score.
For me? John, you shouldn't have. And I pour the last little drip, the last little tablespoon of coffee that I haven't drunk from the pot yet, and I put it in the mug, and then I drink it from the mug.
Oh, he couldn't even toast first. That's bad luck. Oh.
Toast?
Well-
Did someone say something about toast?
Yes, let's toast. To Aurora.
To Aurora.
To Aurora.
I didn't get any more coffee. He raises his hand.
I will make you another pot. How about that?
Do we... The infinite food fridge. Do you ask the fridge for the beans? Or for the ground coffee? Or for the coffee?
You don't refrigerate coffee beans.
I know, but where do they
It
come
makes them
I
from?
mean, you can.
Where do the beans come from? He looks at Pardum.
He went to go get
Pardum,
changed.
where do the beans come from?
From your mom. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Pardum's getting some bad influences.
From the best. They're the best beans in the multiverse.
Are they from the fridge?
Are they from Arby's?
No, it's just take my word for it. It's great. It's great coffee. You can even ask the fridge for coffee.
Will we
It's
run
fine.
out though?
Just ask the fridge for coffee.
Can I have some coffee?
But I don't want an iced coffee.
But you won't just say a hot pot of
It's
coffee.
not a
in it.
But it's a fridge. I can't have a hot pot of coffee.
It's a
from the
magical
fridge.
It's a
fridge.
pantry. That's
You
not
could
a
ask
fridge. That's a
for a hot,
pantry.
infinite
That's
cup
a
of
pantry.
coffee that never runs out. So you can always have coffee, even though that's unhealthy. Mama told me that, but brother seems to do it, so I think it's fine.
I think we broke Ashley.
I got a coffee from the pantry.
A lukewarm coffee.
A
It's been
room
sitting in
temperature
there.
coffee.
It's like an ADHD cup of coffee that's been like sitting there for way too long. It's not even Partum's. It's like
it's-
probably Persenia's.
It's
It
separated
is.
between
It's in
water
a
and-
flower mug that's like
There's like a lot of honey in it.
there's like so much honey. It was a mug gifted by Signal.
Signal
You
starts
pull out.
sobbing when you pull it out. The room starts filling with his tears.
Signal, it's okay.
It's
We
oil.
can get you some more coffee. There's more coffee in the fridge. It's all right.
No, I hate coffee. That was just Mama's mug.
I can empty the mug
Miss
and
her.
just.
Can I cast like mending on? I've already got these new spells. So just,
Now that
cast
Gromley's
mending on
tainted
Signal
the
so that
mug.
The oil goes
Oh.
back into the face.
You guys are so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with you guys.
You chose this, bro. You knew this would happen.
We genuinely broke Ashley with the fridge thing.
It's a pantry.
No, I was sitting here like
The light in Ashley's eyes went out.
here you go.
It's part of his pantry.
His pantry. Can we burn it
Um,
down? Can we commit some arson?
So
We can burn down the whole ship, but we are on it.
Darn it.
okay. So why is my okay?
Is Pardon back in the room yet?
Partum comes back.
Pardon, what's our trajectory to Rhineview?
Is that where we're heading now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I thought someone else would have told you. Yeah, we got intel that we should head there next.
Okay, which Rhyme View?
It was on Swinton, I think. Anyone back me up?
Oh, okay. Well, there's a couple of those.
There's a couple Rhineviews on Swinton alone.
Well, yes, there's different universes.
It's Swinton, AVO, I think they think
It was
Yeah.
between Avio and Cleo? I don't fully remember.
if I
Earth.
look in my logs, I have AVO.
Wait, we're going to Bivium, right?
We're going to
it
find
is-
Bivium, the Prima, I believe.
It should be Avio. Yes, it's Avio. Yeah.
We are so
Well-
smart, guys.
If we go to the wrong place, we'll have a vacation.
Yeah, it's Avio.
It'll be fun.
Okay. Good.
Sorry, I was pulling up my notes, and yeah,
You should-
I have it written down as Switten on Jiva. But then, yeah, there were.
You gave us 5 names, and I got
hey.
3 of them. Rhineview, Bivium, and Swinton.
Swinton, AVO,
Amancio.
Alva, and
Amancio.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from? I always forget.
Where am I from?
Yeah.
And I'm from Swinton.
So it's on Jiva.
Why do I have AVO?
Probably because I said Avio first, because I always mix Avio and Jiva up.
You said it was
Big
between
brain.
2 places, on a place, at a place.
Between something and Perth.
Here, let's pull up employee files.
No,
Big
Switten
brain.
on Jiva. It's the. Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, it's Switten on Jiva.
It is Jiva.
Yeah.
You are correct. Okay. Awesome. So we'll head a course. We'll head a course there. You said Bivium? Someone say Bivium?
I think I said
No,
Bivium.
I said coffee.
Blueberries.
You guys are really bad at lying.
I said
know,
Bivium.
Mama
I'm not
told
gonna
me.
hide it. I know.
Um,
We were told
So you-
to find Bivium.
yes, that's right. I told them that.
He is slaying, honestly.
I thought that was just a really sexy part of
Yeah,
it.
I did think that was part of deciding. Oh, I did do
Yes,
that.
it's
No,
fine.
it's just
remember.
you guys took my 2 British people. I didn't think you were gonna take devotion. I didn't think I was gonna have 2 British people in a room.
Devotion's not British?
What do you think this accent is?
Oh, shit.
Posh.
A bad British, because Ashley doesn't know how to do British.
I thought it was just like queer male.
Yeah. I thought it was just like yassified, like a Megamind
Yeah.
type beat, you know?
Yeah.
I'm really bad at British, I'm sorry.
You mean you're sorry?
What was that, Italian?
That's not anything.
That's
That was
Okay.
that was something.
So, Mushroom
Mamma mia.
Kingdom, here we come. So, we're headed to are you finding Bivium?
We found Bivium.
No.
We found
No,
Bivium.
we need to
Did
go
we?
find
Going to.
Vivium. Vivium's in a cave.
Vivium
I
is in a
like
cave.
caves. Caves are fine.
We heard he's got some good weed.
What's weed?
So it's
It's a plant.
dandelions. Like
Well, no.
plants that grow.
I love eating dandelions.
No wonder everything's so boring on John's World. Everyone's just stoned out of their mind all the time.
Mary John.
I'll be right back. And Partum leaves and comes back, and he comes back with a little, metal symbol of some tinker's tools. I want to give you this. I would like it back, if possible. This will help guide you to Bivium.
Okay.
I take it, I put it in a special part
Are-
of my fanny bag.
Would you also prefer we not reveal your identity to this guy?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Because we didn't reveal it.
We did not ever.
But we just want to check in to make sure
We
that you're
just wanna-
okay with us not telling anyone about you ever.
Bivium is a very eccentric being.
And so is Devotion, so we'll be fine.
You don't think that you're eccentric?
Oh, me?
No, I was starting to score.
Oh.
What? I
Devotion, you're a lovely young person.
you.
just woke up, rolled out of bed, and had my morning coffee. I don't know what's so eccentric about me. Devotion is the one who was pounding on my door at 4 a.m. and asking me all these kinds of questions.
It was 7 in the morning.
It's the same difference. It's too early. It's an ungodly hour.
You also were banging on that door really. Like, I heard it from down the hall.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I really wanted to have a conversation, and he wasn't answering. All I heard was
And you couldn't wait until like a reasonable person would be awake, like
Yes.
11.
7 a.m. What?
Score wakes up at like 1 p.m. sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta.
That's extremely
You
unproductive.
stay. What do you do when you stay up, Score?
John's been up since 5:30 doing calisthenics.
Signal gets
When
up
I- when
at
I
like
stay
5
up-
a.m. every single day.
That's when the charging's done.
Yeah.
Grumly, when I stay up, I burn incense in my room and I meditate and I reflect on the day that's just happened.
Are you sure you're not
Funny, your
watching?
room didn't smell like incense. It smelled a little more like a skunk.
You know, Devotion, maybe we have different taste in incense.
Were you doing dandelions?
I prefer my salads without dandelions, actually. The good dandelion tea, oh, that's delicious.
Pardon here again.
Antioxidant.
Do you want? I'm just gonna set a course.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
probably for
to
the best.
Swinton on Jiva.
Home
We'll do
sweet
some-
home.
We'll do some
To run.
Yeah, what's it like? Where we're going?
It's normal. It's a normal. You're all from weird places. It's a normal place.
I don't know what
Normal
normal
is in
is.
the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, my place is pretty
Is
normal.
everyone like you?
No, don't worry. I'm a special case.
Is there magic there?
Is that, wait,
Oh yeah, there's plenty of magic.
Are there
do you mean
creatures?
special as in...
Creatures? Oh yeah, all sorts of creatures.
Good.
Do you mean special as in, like, they're more... Like, they're, like, a lot more like your tendencies, or, like, less of your...
I can also say, as someone from Swinton, they are normal in the respect of fantasy and magic and They're just regular people living their regular lives, and sometimes a dragon pops in.
Yeah.
Dragons?
Yes.
And Devotion, you were what?
And not to like do the
a
main.
pirate? You were like a pirate, and I was in the circus. So one of us had
What's
a
a
real
circus?
job. The circus is where people show up. You travel around to different cities, and people arrive, and they watch you perform dazzling feats of daring do, and then they pay you.
For what purpose?
Entertainment, of course.
Frivolous concept.
All of a sudden, a coin hits Score in the head.
I turn around and pick it up off the ground, and then I do a little jig.
As Devotion is passing by you, he's gonna whisper in your ear, Score. I don't remember reading anything about a circus in your employee files, but if you want to make yourself seem a little more impressive. And he all continues to walk.
Well, you're awfully
Devotion's
right.
got a
That
bit
is
of a
quite
obsession.
entertaining.
My adopted son is a bully.
He's the walking definition of untrustworthy. And you guys were like, that one.
I'm
Literally
the only one
known
who
for
knows,
making
and I
good
said
decisions.
nothing.
He's had a hard life.
Mama said he
He's
was
also given
trustworthy.
other people a hard life.
Yeah, so we've all had hard lives. Come on.
We just need to give him space to
He
be
has all
loved
the space in the world.
and
We're on a
to make
spaceship.
mistakes, and he will eventually choose to do the good thing.
If he
to
needs
do
more
the right
space,
thing.
he can jump out the airlock.
Yeah.
There's tons of space out there.
Is
like
he
Gromley
sus,
said.
bro? Damn.
You threaten my
Do, 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 do.
You threaten Devotion again.
I
You
can-
are out of this place.
I continue to do my tasks.
So,
Oh my
I
god.
get some cold coffee.
you guys, nope. He makes you a lovely pot of coffee and he shares it with you and Gromley. Devotion does.
Thank you, son.
Don't ever say that again.
I feel like
My boy.
we should do a little bit of team building, bonding before we get down there.
That would be
I
good.
feel some tension in this room. I don't know if I'm the only one.
We can do the thing where we all hold hands and then we like make a knot and then we untie.
If we were to do that, what would be the audio result of it, I ask?
Well, I can tell you right now, Sugar, it wouldn't end up very well.
Because the only mental image I have is Gromley hovering in the air being held by two very tall arms. And
Part of him is just tied in a knot.
That's actually great.
Rora's
We
in
can
the middle trying
sacrifice
to be
him, you know,
involved.
Cult activity.
What did you have in mind, Gromley?
I'm not exactly like a big like team building guy. I've been in like an orientation, but like I don't know. Yeah, but you've worked with a bunch of pirates. I imagine they're a more rowdy crew. What'd you do with them?
I
You guys like throw each other overboard for fun, or
that was a thing.
I'd like to do that here, but I feel like it would be less like
There
fun
was-
and comedic.
Oh, you know what? The most fun person on that ship was this little goblin named Gert. Oh my god, what a fun little chap.
Wait, Gert, pirate Gert. I think he might be my cousin.
Oh, how dashing.
Because my aunt, she keeps sending me letters being like, Gert did this and Gert did that. It's like,
Does
it
this
sounds...
Gert have a PhD in psychology?
He might. Yeah. He that might have come up in most of our letters.
Oh,
Yeah.
he can play the lute like no one else.
Yeah, I've heard. That's cool that you know him, and I don't want to hear about his great exploits. Thank you.
Oh,
I've heard.
You don't want to hear about how he's a doctor?
I tried to get a PhD. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, well, I mean, we did little, what did we do? We chatted.
Well, chatting seems to... I feel like the tension in this room came from the chatting.
We can do zip zap zop.
What's zip zap zop?
Yeah.
Zip zap zop.
Audibly, how does that work?
This is why you don't invite an athlete onto your podcast.
So, I don't know, why don't we all ask each other a question?
All right.
I swear we've already
We
done
could play.
this.
We could play Truth or Dare.
Okay, let's play Truth or Dare.
Okay, Gromley, Truth or Dare.
Dare. What are you gonna do to me?
Are you really sure you want to ask me for a dare?
Can someone else say it? Give me one. Signal, do you want to give me a dare?
Gromley,
I
Truth
can
or
give
Dare?
you
That's
a
not how this.
dare.
I have a
But-
very...
but- The kids on the playground say that you have to follow the rules, and I don't like what happens when you break the rules, so I think we should listen and score.
Signal definitely got dropped off at daycare on the ship sometimes. Because there was no other playground. I can't
No.
understand where there would be one.
Look,
The
I'm
kids
just
were
making
the
shit
elite
up,
team.
okay?
It was a bunch of stuffed animals in a closed off room.
And they were
Oh
animated.
no! Oh no!
I'm Freddy.
It was a Roomba in a room with a television.
Bro, he would love FNAF. He'd go ape shit over that.
Signal
This
loves
is my
Markiplier.
This is my animatronic OC.
Did Signal get along with Susie?
Probably.
All right, Signal or all right, Score. Give me your worst. What do you got?
All right.
Well, not your worst, because I
Okay, so-
don't want to
so-
see your worst.
I want you to shave a stripe down Parnum's back.
That seems like a dare for Pardo, and not for me.
That's a dare for you. You're the one who has to deal with the consequences.
I'm going to
It's funnier if it's
cast
a
minor
wax,
illusion
but-
and make it look like I'm beginning this process.
Of
And I
There's like the sound effects, like the. Hey, what's going? Oh my god! What are you?
I think I cast message to Pardo. I'm like, this is fake. Please, I'm just trying to be cool. I just want to be cool.
I want to be accepted by the cool
I
kids.
just want them to think I'm cool.
So you see him. He's like charting a course. He's got like these like screens in front of him, and he hears. Oh, that's a horrible shame. Oh, this is. Oh snap!
Can I make a
he's
check
great
to
at
see
acting.
through the minor illusion?
See, that was so believable. This is why we don't trust Parnum.
Okay, wait, do I have to do like a performance check to like do believability on this?
Do a deception check.
Deception? Okay.
And then am I rolling investigation?
You would roll insight.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I should have my dice are not on this other one.
I will say you better be deceptive.
I am not deceptive. I am good at other things. I got 12.
I
Just-
got 18.
Score. You definitely know that this is fake.
Look at all that hair. It's on the ground. Not on his body.
Oh my god! It's off my body.
I shaved it. Like the dare
No.
said, and now I get to dare you, Score. Or
we
truth
go-
you.
I thought we go in a circle. I thought like you ask someone else, and then it like bounces around.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you to.
Okay.
Fine. Yeah, give one.
No, you get to give one to someone else.
Oh,
Although I guess you
I
did.
get to give it to.
You
give it to.
you did just lose at Truth or Dare, which is something that I didn't think
lose.
was possible.
I did it. I did the thing.
Yeah,
Look,
we'll,
the hair-
we'll check
the
on that
hair-
stripe
the
when we get
hair's-
back. We'll check on that stripe when we get back from
It's on the
Jiva.
ground.
Score, truth or dare.
Dare, obviously.
I dare you to shave lying down the back of your head.
Fine. And I begin the process.
Are you actually like? Are you giving yourself like an undercut?
I'm giving myself like a reverse mohawk, I think is the implication.
Yes, just that is
Okay, you got a reverse mohawk now.
At least Snazzy was
Oh.
cool, you know?
I guess that makes Zara the officially, not that you weren't already, but the most gorgeous one on this ship.
John puffs out his chest. He doesn't say anything, but he's like slightly offended.
Zara's just gonna wink and give you a nod.
Is this team building? I don't feel closer yet.
I don't know. I feel a lot closer to score.
Zara, truth or dare?
Well, I gotta admit, I ain't much of a dare person, so let's go with truth.
Why do you want to be on the elite team? What makes this so special for you?
Oh. Well, I got a lot to prove. And a lot of people's face to rub a lot in.
I like that answer. That's wonderful.
I think so.
Your turn.
Oh gosh.
One for Partum.
Signal.
Yeah?
Truth or dare, sugar?
True. I'm scared of dares.
How close were you to you and William? Oh my gosh. Hi. How close were you to your mom?
Well, she rescued me from my planet. So really close, I guess. I mean, I didn't have a parent before her. We were all just kind of put together, and then the generals would tell us to do things. But then she came and showed me that I didn't have to fight anymore. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. Not that I wouldn't be on the Cosmic Coalition, but more that I'm only fighting on the elite team to get her back. I don't want to do this anymore. It's scary.
Do you remember what it was like when you were made, or like before that? Like, I'm curious.
It's kind of like a haze. I was conscious, but I could see everything around me, but my voice wasn't my own, and my body wasn't my own. I wasn't in control.
Was there a time before that, or was that the beginning of it?
The earliest memory I have was when I first was charged up and put into field testing.
Sorry you had to go through all that.
Thank you.
We'll find her, though. Don't worry.
Signal gives you a hug.
No. I jump up to receive it. I step on a little, like, if there's a stool nearby.
Platforms spring off of it, Do a little float.
I spend 11 minutes casping a floating disc. No, I don't.
All right. Well, I think there's one last person to ask a truth or dare to.
Is that me? I don't think I got to.
No, you were the first one.
I didn't get to ask one. I got asked one. And
That's true.
I did fail. No, I didn't. I failed. I lied.
Ha!
You can ask me. I haven't been asked yet.
I was going to ask Partum, but sure.
You can ask Barnum.
I'm trying to think of a question to ask either of you. I am a little curious about our captain, pilot. How do you like to refer to you, Partum? Are you our captain?
You can just call me Bottom.
Our resident furry.
I don't like that one.
No.
What's a furry?
No.
Has fur.
Oh, so you are a furry.
What? Are you going to ask me a truth or dare, or can I keep
Yep.
panicking?
Yeah. Truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. I kind of looks around the room to see if anyone else has any like dying questions or burning questions. If you could take one thing back, what would it be?
Hey, yo.
Like,
I mean,
change
you've
a
lived
choice?
a long life, and you had like quite a bit of power. Like, I'm just curious, like, is there something you did that like you learned from, or you would take back?
Like, if I could change something I did?
Sure.
You could change your fate.
Would you?
If you could change your fate, would ya?
That's a really good impression, Pardon.
Yeah.
I think
Pretty brave of you.
the thing I regret the most right now, and I don't know what it is exactly, but the thing I regret the most right now is whatever I did to make the last team distrust me.
Do you have any idea what that would have been?
Not really. I mean, it's not like they're the first group to figure out the Prima, but I don't know. Maybe they took it differently.
Or maybe there was.
Maybe I should have told them.
Maybe someone else was, giving them ideas. I don't know. I mean, that's what we're trying to figure out here.
That's... You hear Devotion speak up. That's crazy talk.
What?
Devotion sounds
What?
sus.
Can I roll an insight on
Have
that one?
I been saying?
Bro, devotion's always sus. Come on now.
Devotion has never been sus.
I got a 7 on my insight check.
Oh, he seems pretty
insightful.
trustworthy.
Yeah,
I
all
just
right.
wanna see
Yeah,
what I
he
get.
knows what
I
he's
trust
talking
him with
about.
my life.
I got a 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, like, the two worst people in terms of like.
Anyone else doing an insight?
Yeah, I
I
am.
implicitly trust Devotion. I don't.
I'll do an insight check.
I feel like Score's been doing an insight check since this morning, since he woke
Yeah,
up.
I'm always doing an insight check on devotion. I got a
Passive
15.
insight.
What did you get score?
15.
And Zara?
I got a 26.
He's 100% done something.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
My child
gonna
can
do
do
it?
no wrong.
12 plus 7, so 20.
That's 19.
90.
Math.
Who hasn't asked
Yeah,
a
no,
question?
he's 100% done something.
The worst part is I'm in science.
Who hasn't asked a question yet? Like, who's the remainder?
John has not been asked a question. Signal, you can ask Truth or Dare to John. For me.
Okay. John, truth or dare?
Truth.
Oh no.
not the
Okay,
truth.
dare.
Not the truth.
Okay. Do you want me to change it to dare? I'll change it.
No, I'm gonna have to think either way, and it's not good for me.
Just silent.
Oh, I genuinely cannot think of anything.
It's tough.
John's just an open book. Don't question anything. There's nothing sus about John.
You could ask him what's his favorite shape, what's his favorite color.
If he were to write an autobiography, what would be its title?
Who would play him in a movie?
What was the first bone he broke?
Whose
Who's
bone
the
was
first
it?
person he boned?
I'm like really
How long
tempted
he's been with his
to make
partner?
Signal
I
say
don't
something
know.
extremely sus.
Do it.
John, what? You willingly got into this detective work, right?
Is that the question? Yes. Yeah. It was a career. And it's, yeah.
So, what drove you to do it? Like, was it the ability that you could just kind of go killing willy nilly, or and not have to justify it, or did you just like helping people?
Or is it the cool trench coat?
Yeah.
Okay, so on my planet, we go through school, and to get into college, we write this test called the SATs. And I don't know if you've heard of it.
You don't
And
have
there
to.
is a secret test on the SATs that determines whether you would make a good Deb.
Is it like a hitman
Or member of the
test?
Cosmic Coalition.
That would be cool.
No, I don't know exactly what it tests for. But I just took this test in high school. I was 17 and got recruited into essentially a paramilitary force, right? And then just went with it, fell in love, and had 2 kids and needed to provide for them. And it's treated me well.
I think I understand what happened now. You got indoctrinated like me.
Now that's right, Signal. That's the right word to use. I'm so proud of you.
We're
we've
both child
arrived.
soldiers.
We arrived.
And you know what we say about child soldiers, Signal?
What?
They're bad, and anyone who uses them is unforgivable.
Exactly.
There we go.
Meep, meep, we're here.
Should I come along or should I wait here?
Someone's got to keep my seat warm.
You
Disregard
really
that,
want
actually.
your
Don't
seat?
sit in my chair. You should stay here, though.
Okay. If that's what you want.
Devotion, you're welcome to come with us.
No, I'm here to do a service to you all.
Oh, come on, come along with us. I'd love your company.
If that,
You know,
if that's all right
devotion.
with everyone
The
else.
the showers are actually they're getting kind of grimy. Like there's a lot of like buildup in there. I don't know. I don't
There's
know
a
if part of
toothbrush
it's
for
just,
you
like-
if you want to clean them.
Yeah.
Devotion is not here to clean the shift.
Yeah, also, don't we have like floating little guys that do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
but
little
those are
guys,
robots, and that's
yeah, exactly. I'm with
Oh,
Signal
they're
on this
fully
one.
alive.
They don't thoroughly get the grime out of your
Do
room
they
after
have
what
good
you've
health
done to its
care
core.
and benefits?
They have great health care and benefits.
God.
They get time off. Their kids get extended benefits.
They're
It's a great
unionized.
thing.
Yeah, it's great.
They're unionized.
They're machinations with children. How does that reproductive cycle work?
You don't question
pods.
it.
Postpartum.
They have pods.
Pardon?
No.
Pardon?
We're not diving
Yeah,
into this.
So when
We
a
are not
robot
diving
and a
into
robot
this.
love
We are
each other
not
very
diving
much.
Into this. We are not
I-
diving into
I
this.
thought Signal's truth
Okay, but
to
I'm asking you after we're done.
Fine.
I thought Signal's truth to John was gonna be where do babies come from?
It's like the movie Robots, where like the robot baby shows up and then they have to build it like IKEA furniture.
Okay, guys. We gotta
Yes,
get
that
moving.
love that movie.
Guys,
Robo
guys,
store?
we have spent an hour doing dick.
Build it.
Let's go.
Doing dick, that sounds fun.
Oh, yo, is it Dick
Hour of
Grayson?
it.
Are we going or are
Yes,
we not?
yeah.
We're going.
Should
we're
I
It's
going.
stay or
devotion
should
coming.
I go now?
Devotion
Spending
sadly
an hour
coming.
doing dick.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Probably.
it seems like the majority wants devotion to come.
Yeah, Gromley wouldn't have pushback, I don't think.
Okay, the devotion's coming.
It's
So,
also probably safer that he comes rather than
Yeah, I'm
you,
stays.
just
you
flays part of him
descend.
alive.
You descend onto the continent of Swinton and Score. This is your home, and it's also devotions. You land behind a rock face and find yourself, walking towards Rhyme View, which is kind of in the mountains.
As we're coming down, like, what is the landscape? Like, is it a lot of like farms and like plots of land, or is it like a lot of like untouched nature?
It's a bit of everything. This continent stretches pretty much from the top to the bottom of this planet. But where you're landing is sort of in the middle. You're headed to the border of Alva and Perth, in the town of Rhymeview, which is located in the mountains. So you're headed into more of a mountainous range.
Gotcha. And
knew it
technologically
was
wise, pardon?
Yeah.
You guys were disregarding me when I was saying Perth, but I knew it.
So, yes.
Where are they technologically, like compared to some of the other? Like, are they more feudal, or do they have technology?
They have sort of like a mix of magical technology. There's like, kind of the feudal, like they're, caravans, blah, blah. It's your standard medieval fantasy. But, it looks like they're working sort of a bit of artificing into their daily lives. It looks like it's growing.
Gotcha. So Maginology, basically.
Yeah, it's not quite steampunk yet. But you guys descend and you start heading towards the town, and it's there's a sign that says ahead over Rhyme View, and in smaller letters underneath it says under Rhyme View, located ahead and below.
What?
So you
Score.
there's over Rhyme View and there's under Rhyme View.
Score. What?
Well,
What
then
is there-
to get to under Rhyme View, we've got to go to the over Rhyme View and go down.
What?
You got it's above and below.
But it's two different places.
Yeah, it's like an upper and lower city. Have you never been to a city that's got like an upper and a lower?
Like the sewers?
No,
Is that
like
where you're from?
Like the
Are you from
catacombs?
well,
sewers?
well, kind of like the sewers. You know Quebec?
No.
You know
never
Quebec?
mind then.
My
doesn't
friends in
ring.
college, Quebec.
If there's
Good
a
guy.
Perth, there's probably in Quebec.
Not on this continent, no.
But you said there's only one continent. It's like a Pangea kind of.
There's-
Grimaldia and Laurentia.
I didn't say there was one singular continent. It's just the continent of Swinton is like a large. It's whatever. It's on the planet.
It's pretty Swinto-centric of you to say, John.
Yeah, is it Swinton? Is it Swint out? Is it Swint over? Is it Swint under?
Swinton.
Is it
Swinton. Anyways, you guys head into town.
As we're approaching, Gromley nervously to Score is like, so we're not gonna get like attacked on site, right? Like you can promise.
No, it's a normal town with normal people. If
So
someone
the fact
tries,
that I'm like a little goblin guy is like fine.
there's lots of little goblin guys. Don't even worry about it.
Some
And they
places
won't
don't like goblins.
attack Aurora.
They
she'll
won't
eat them.
attack. They won't attack Aurora. They've seen a million Auroras. They're going about their lives. People are going to work. I don't know what people do for work.
John pulls
Do
out
you not work?
like a toddler suit.
I was in the circus. I had fun
sorry,
work.
Looks
What, John?
It fits
You pull out.
a toddler suit, so it fits onto
Gromley?
Aurora, so
Oh.
it looks like a
Aurora's
really,
massive.
it looks like a really large deformed child.
It's like one of those like dragons that they have in parades with like two people inside, except it's just
understand
Aurora.
how big it is.
Like an overgrown dragonborn baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys head
Like
in,
a diaper.
and you mostly find dwarves and tieflings walking about. No goblins or dragons. You get some stares as you walk by, as your group, you tend to stick out.
I mean, I also do have a line shaped down the center of my head.
You're wearing a hat. You can put a hat on.
Can we cast like mending on that? You know?
No, you can't.
I have mending. I choose not to use it.
So what are we doing?
We've got to go find the lake.
Yeah.
John,
The
John,
lake?
The cave.
the
He lives
cave,
in a
the cave.
I
I thought the cave was by a lake.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
it's
thought. When are
between.
caves by lakes?
It borders Alva and Perth,
Mhm.
and we have to go to Rhineview to find it.
And you're currently in Rhymeview. You're in-
Wow.
I pull out the little metal thingamajig that I got.
Actually, let's do
It's-
that. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I do it.
It's strangely pulsing with a very faint glow of light.
If I like kind of spin it 360 degrees and like rotate it a bit, does it like indicate a direction?
It does.
Which direction?
Head north.
I head north and I indicate to the others that the device is telling me to head.
Is it spinning like a Beyblade?
Yeah, does it look like
No.
the time turner from Harry Potter?
No, it's just like it glows when you're in the right direction.
Come on, make it fun for us. Make it interactive.
No!
Make it a thing from another franchise.
Yeah.
No. You guys head further. Eventually you head to under view as you kind of go down into the caves a little bit. They're kind of using the caves as like a way of getting from up and below. This is like a mining town.
So they're not natural caves; they're like mined out caves.
These ones are mined out ones. Yeah. So basically, it's a town built on top of a town that the first town, like, crumbled, and then they built the second town, and then they were like, you know what if we, like, rebuilt the first one? And then they were like, let's rebuild the first one, and now there's, like, 2 towns.
Big brain tactics.
So you head to Underground View, where you head... you can kind of see where, like, the big mine tunnel is, and the tunnels that connect the countries. And it glows there.
Well, Gromley, you've got the magic compass. Why don't you lead the way?
Yep. I'm the bravest, clearly, and I will lead the way.
You guys head to the entrance, and you hear a, "Hey, hold there! What do you think you're doing?"
Oh, no.
Signal just holds up his badge.
If you had the chance to change your fate,
Would ya?
would ya?
What are you... Why are you mocking me?
Oh, I thought we were doing a bit.
No!
I'm so sorry.
This is just my voice. What the hell, man?
It's a very handsome voice.
Sorry, I have to apologize for my colleague. We're a team of investigators. We're here to do a safety inspection on the mine, make sure you're up to workplace standards.
Grumley pulls out a form that he has that has a lot of, like, it can be assumed that it's like some kind of
looks
legally
official.
documents. He just has
But
it.
I'm the one in charge of making sure it's correct. And he's, like, looking through the forms.
And we're here to
Well,
make sure...
clearly you weren't up to date.
And
Why are you still mocking me?
I'm not. This is my accent too.
He has a bit of a condition that makes him sound weird sometimes. He likes to mimic people. It's kind of mean.
What, you're a fucking Kenku now?
It's like a
What?
nervous tick.
hey, there's no need to bring race into this, all right?
What?
All right,
The
see...
Kenku, they mimic.
I know, but, like, come on. That's clearly a racially disparaging remark. I'm going to have to write you up for that one, actually. Can I get your name and
Yeah.
employee number?
This is clearly an unsafe workplace for,
Whoa,
for
what?
employees that must have to work with you and this environment.
The name's Ulrich,
Ulrich?
and I'm one of the guides through these tunnels.
Guide, and,
I got a lot of respect in this town for the shit I did during the war.
and what's your employee number, Ulrich?
I don't have... What employee number?
Oh, so you don't actually work here.
No, I do. We don't have employee numbers.
There's been a lot of changes in the last few weeks that maybe haven't gotten your
This
way.
is a disaster. We're gonna have to send a whole team down here. This is really bad. Ulrich, I
know
thought
the
you said you were the one in
fucking
charge.
King and queen. When the shit did this shit
The
happen?
criteria
Big
for
man
safety
on
standards
campus.
has changed, and unfortunately, you are not following many of the standards that we have in place for our minor safety. So, unfortunately, we will need you to take us on this tour, just get an idea of what things will need to be fixed and adjusted.
Exactly.
Jesus. Or sorry, what's the equivalent of Jesus Christ in this world?
Jesus Christ.
All the prima?
Jesus.
I don't know.
Jesus.
Vivian.
Yeah.
Cerberus!
Fine, whatever. I'll bring you in the caves. Whatever you want. Fucking hell.
Thank you.
Alright, and he starts to take you in, and you head to kind of the first junction after a while. Alright, so what we can do is I can take you this direction, and he's kind of pointing to the right. We'll head down all the way, and then we'll come back up.
That sounds good. What's the ventilation situation in here? If you had a canary, would it be doing all right? Would it not be?
It would be doing alright. We
Yeah.
have magical systems set in place, created by the new king. He set up his own sort of system in here. Ranvi's been thriving since the new monarchy.
But is it prepared against counter spells?
I mean, it's got wards.
You
So if someone tries to counterspell it, something's gonna bounce back.
you
at
got
it.
awards for your safety? It's that
No,
good?
there's wards on the spells. So if someone tries to cast counterspell on the ventilation, it bounces right back at him.
Your spells have awards. Sorry.
Wards.
Like a world's greatest ventilation system.
Ward.
Oh, like a child
A
of the
spell.
state.
No, there isn't.
Like
There's a
a
spell called
guardian or a
ward.
parent, like a ward.
Jesus Christ.
Like an orphan that's been taken in by a billionaire.
Vivian?
Who's Bivium?
That's what we want to know.
What is happening?
It's the name of
Whatever.
the
Look,
new protocol.
if you don't
Let's
even know about
head all the
Bivian.
way down then.
All right, Ulrich.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this man is like if he's genuinely confused or if he's gonna try and like murder us because he realizes that.
Yeah,
we're
roll
messing
insight.
with him. Yeah,
I'm also just waiting to see if you do something.
7 plus nothing.
He's not lying. He just seems like he's like, what the fuck's going on?
It's a 10
I
actually.
got a 16.
Yeah.
He's just a normal guy that we're like fucking.
He's in charge of these mines, as he's explained.
Not for long.
We gonna kill him?
Not after
Yeah, not
five,
once the
so-
top hears about this.
I'm gonna say, do we want to keep heading down? Or are we just gonna turn back? Because we got two. Listen, I'm not gonna fucking take you on the whole tour. There's so many junction points in here, like at the one we're here. Either we go down, or we go up, or we go back.
I kind of cut my hand and in my hand like secretly like pull out the little device and try to see where it's guiding us now.
It's going up.
It's going up. I look up. I'm like, well, what's above us right now?
It was one of the first tunnel shafts. We started digging it, and then for some reason it wouldn't continue.
It wouldn't. That seems like a safety hazard. Can we check that
Yeah, I
out?
think we're gonna have to check that one out.
If you need me to roll deception for
Fine.
literally any of this, please let me know. Or persuasion, either or.
I mean, he's just kind of fed up. He'll take you.
All right.
Finally.
Listen, that's how I get what I
Set
want.
up Worked.
Yeah.
So you guys head up, and he takes you down this tunnel, and it just ends in a dead end. He's like, anytime someone's tried to pick at this wall here, their pig fucking breaks. So we've just said, don't go up here.
Your mages have had a look at this as well.
I mean, we've done our bit. No one can figure it out.
Can we maybe stop our inspection here and poke around? Because this could be interesting to the the higher ups.
Would the spell find the path work to like find a way to get through?
Like the little trinket? I don't know what you're asking here.
I have a new spell
Okay.
called Find the Path. It's a 6th level divination, and it allows you to find the shortest, most direct physical route to a specific fixed location
If there is a physical
on the
route,
same plane
then
of existence.
I would.
Does it say you have to know the location?
You were familiar with, but familiar,
Yeah.
maybe like
Yeah, you can
unfamiliar.
cast that. You're gonna cast it?
Yeah.
It goes dead ahead through the wall in front of you.
I reached my hand out for it. For the wall. I'm trying to like feel it.
You're gonna feel it? Roll me an investigation check.
Will do. That's the one thing I have not bad stats for. Except I lost my dice.
Oh no.
God. It's fine. It's behind my water bottle. It's not lost. It's found. I have advantage because I have my special specs. I got a 14 plus 8. I got 22.
You start feeling the wall, and it kind of feels like there's a knob on the wall, like a door handle almost. And you look to the ground, and you kind of kick up some of the dust and dirt that's built, and you see some lettering in a language you have seen before. Do you speak Primordial?
Do I speak Primordial? I don't.
I know someone does.
I do.
Before I identify this, I kind of messaged to Score. I'm like, I think I found something, but we gotta get this guy to leave, or he might try to poke his head around.
Listen, Ulrich, I'm gonna need you to go grab your boss and get him down here. There's
the boss.
simply so many things that have gone wrong, and corporate's gonna eat my ass.
I am
with
literally
this.
in charge of this entire mine.
And clearly you've been doing a terrible, terrible job. So I need you to go get someone your superior, and we're gonna have a little conversation with them.
Well, then you're gonna fucking come back with me. And we're gonna go talk to the king. How about that?
Okay, if you want to.
Because that's the next higher fucking
Look,
up.
listen. If you want to get the king, if you want to get the king down here into this tunnel, please do so. Otherwise, I'll talk to my higher ups at corporate, but we might have to let you go.
Yeah, I doubt it's safe for the king. I mean, with all these safety concerns that we're seeing, I don't know if you really want to bring him here.
the structural integrity of these stalactites and stalagmites are so subpar.
Yeah.
I would not recommend bringing a royal person.
You don't
There-
want to be
royal lineage?
I'm sensing a
guy.
dark and powerful magic behind this wall, and I'm worried that it's almost conscious, and that if you bring your leader, it might retaliate. I don't know.
Listen, this tunnel's terrifying to say the least. If you
The
listen to my-
king
my colleagues
grew
here.
up in an underground city.
Was there magic walls in that underground? Like this
If
one?
you think... Sorry, I'm pulling up. I totally forgot his name. I'm pulling it up. I had to go back all the way to
Listen, and I'm sure the king loves.
Kismic. King Kismic Okbo is going to be totally fucking fine coming into my mind.
All right, well then get him down here.
I'd like to cast harm. I unleash a virulent disease on the creature that you can see.
I
within
don't want.
range.
Can I use a reaction to try and like do something about
Counterspell?
this?
On a
If you have
failed
counterspell,
Do I? I don't think I do. That doesn't sound
on a
like something
failed
I
save,
have.
it takes 14d6 necrotic damage,
What?
or half as much.
I
damage
have
as
things I
it
can
does
just put a wall of stone here, and you don't have to kill this man.
No.
what's the
No, we're
save?
just gonna make him start
What's-
throwing up.
Oh my god.
15.
What's the save? Like, what is it?
15.
No, like, wisdom.
Oh, Constitution.
Oh, he has a. Hold on.
Oh no.
He's advantage because he's a dwarf.
Oh no.
I cast wall of stone.
He
We're
passes.
absolutely
I guess.
Okay, so he gets half as much as what?
So roll for
I'm
it.
rolling. Give me a second.
What
You're
is?
gonna do it on
There's
D&D
something
Beyond,
wrong with us.
I've cast wall of stone.
Yeah.
No, really.
This man might die.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause you-
really.
I love how you're using the fucking healing dice
Yeah,
too.
John's just like, this guy's being a bit of a pain.
That's 40
Die.
So half as many as
And you give
49.
score shit.
24.
24 damage.
You cast that. The wall starts going up, and you see this man pass out on the other side.
Jesus Christ, John,
yeah,
what did you do?
What did you just do?
I don't. Wait, can I also?
Can someone read this, please? We gotta leave. We can't be
Is there
here.
time for me to cast Death Ward
No!
on them?
No, the wall went up.
You
The
can't
wall
see him
went
anymore.
up. You're killing a beloved first ever campaign character. I'm gonna go get fucking Hannah. I'm taking her out of her room and I'm gonna tell her you killed Ulrich.
Look, Gromley, was there a door? You said there's a door?
There's a knob and there's some writing. I can't read
Okay,
it.
I go to
It's
turn the doorknob and open the
demonic
door.
or primordial.
Signal's gonna go
You
and look
can't-
and read it.
You can read it. It says
How could you monster?
oh my god, it says welcome and say my name.
Vivian.
Vivian!
John's also having a mental breakdown.
Signal will just say, "Hello, Vivian."
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, he'll say it in primordial and in common. Just
Okay.
We need your help. This man is gravely wounded. He's been attacked.
You're just saying Vivian,
No,
that's all
oh.
anyone's doing?
hello,
It says
Vivian.
sing his name.
Say it in the primordial. Do you know how to say Bivium in
Can't help you.
primordial?
It's so fucking simple.
Do you know how to say Bivium in primordial?
That Signal was saying it in primordial.
Hello, Vivian. I knock on the door. Should I turn the handle? I turn the handle and try and open the door.
It opens.
Wait, can we also collect the body of Ulrich?
No.
There's a wall.
There's a wall now.
Can we take down the wall so I can cast Death Ward? Because I think Ashley's gonna kill me.
If you tell Gromley that, he can take it.
Grumly, just take down the wall just really quick because I think he's gonna die.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I just
you
want to
did-
cast Death Ward just to stabilize
He
him.
did throw up on the wall as it was coming up, and I take it down.
Are you casting Death Ward?
I'm casting Death
You
Ward.
cast Death Ward. Are you putting the
Is
wall
it
back
too
up?
late?
Yep.
No, I was rolling. He
Okay.
did fail the first one, but he Don't worry. Okay, so you open the door
See him spit
and
up
you
some more
see he's unconscious, but he's stable.
He's in a pool of his own
but
vomit.
You open the door, and inside is a black pit, and no one's dark vision can see through it. It is a straight drop down.
I summon an echo and send it down.
It drops down.
I am gonna use my the scroll that I made last session for fly, which I think applies to 5 people. Give me a second.
Can I swap places with my echo now?
You're gonna swap places with your echo? You swap.
Yep.
I'm not gonna tell you what happens until other people are down
I
there.
cast fly on everyone else that didn't head up down.
Are you using your
No,
Crocs?
I want to try my flying Crocs.
Roll a luck check, see if you put it in sport mode.
Signal's gonna ride Aurora down.
14.
'Cause
That's a
she's
luck.
not-
That's. You can use your flying Crocs.
I put my shoes in sport mode and I fly down.
In that
So
case,
you
I'll just
can-
cast fly and not use my scroll.
Well, you could cast it on Aurora.
No, Aurora has wings, bro.
She's a Drake. I don't think she has wings.
Yes, she does. She got to the level where she can get wings.
Aw, okay.
She got to the level where she grew wings.
Yeah,
just like
as
me
an
when I'm
action,
33 years
Where
old.
is it?
Sorry, Ashley, you have a flying character in your campaign now.
Yeah.
I have too many flying characters. Okay, you all go in and you are engulfed in this darkness. And as you head down, you don't drop or land quietly like you would when you were flying. You actually are plopped into these cushioned seats. And there's it's kind of all in a row in front of this desk, and in the desk you see this older woman with curly silvery hair, librarian glasses, flower patterned blouse, and she's got a cigar in hand, and she's on the really old model computer in front of you.
What bring?
Hello,
Hello.
sorry to barge in here.
Hello! What can I help you with? You got an appointment?
Kind of.
We have a urgent matter that we need help with.
You got an appointment?
Yes,
Name?
John.
It's not in the system.
Score?
Score? It's in the system, but no appointment.
Wait, why am I in this devotion?
Devotion. Same as you.
Can I make an appointment?
Drop-ins? Alright, but you're gonna have to wait until the next person's done.
How long are they gonna be?
Should be any time now. Would you like me to put you in for next?
Yes, please. Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Alright, score Miss Attila.
That's my name.
That's you.
There's no Johns in your system at all.
Well, not yours, sweetie.
How do you know who I am?
I don't, you're not in the system.
But if I said John, that would bring up every single John in your system, and you said there's no Johns in the system.
I said there was no you in the system.
But how do you know if it's me?
Because I do. It's my job.
Yeah, probably know their clients pretty well.
I know I can Google anyone. I mean, I can search anyone.
Who am I? Wait,
You?
no, don't. Actually, I'm good. What? Are you Bivium?
No, my name's Marjorie.
Do you know Bivium?
Yes. Welcome to Bivium's House of Destiny.
Oh, okay, so you take down the meetings for Bivium then.
That's right.
Does does he have any other houses?
No, this is just kind of the name he's named the cave.
Right, cool. It's like how I call my room the room of awesome.
How many guests do you have in here? Because the entryway is not the most clear and inviting. And the tour guide doesn't know about you.
They got no tour guide. It's just sometimes people stumble upon us. That ain't the only entrance you came through. Sometimes people make deals with entities that are aware of this place. There's a whole sort of system in place.
But you said you have, meetings scheduled. How often do people come in for those?
We get a steady 10 to 15 people a day.
A day?
A day.
So how many today so far?
You'll be number 7.
And what did the others ask for?
Well, they seek out their destinies. That's what Bivium does.
Gromley looks at scores like, have you done this?
Don't look at me. I didn't know this guy existed until like 2 days ago.
But 10 to 15 people a day? I feel like that would be... Like, it's weird that the tour guide didn't know about this, right?
We serve everyone in the universe.
But just this universe, right?
Just Jiva.
Yeah, that's why you're not showing up, John.
Because you're not in the system, John.
Yeah, John. Get in the system, John.
And John is the most common name.
Alright. Oh, it looks like the next person's coming out.
Good for them.
And you see this gnome comes on out. He's got like, you kind of hear him before you see him. He's like, yo, Rachas. Thank you so much, man. Stop it up.
Oh my god.
John Dapps.
That's not you. You just see sort of like this gnome dap up some hand behind the door closes, dwarf comes out, he's wearing like some sunglasses, he's got his sunnies on, exactly the one you have, Ollie, like the sport ones.
Vipers!
Vipers! Yo, dudes! You also here to get through your destiny?
Yeah,
Yo, man. Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you get as your destiny?
Oh, you just kind of go through it, and then you don't gotta deal with that anymore, you know, man?
But like,
you know,
what'd you get told, though? Like,
oh, I mean, that's for me. That's some personal information, man.
that's fair. That's fair. Just curious if we, good destiny, bad destiny, like...
Oh, it's your destiny, man. It's whatever is supposed to happen to you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's the truth, man. We all search for the truth, man.
Yo, dab me up, man. Dab me
Yeah.
up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, I really found my passion during the war to, like,
Kill people.
no, cook.
Nice, man.
Nice. Do you have, like, a little, like, restaurant?
Yeah, I started taking up the tavern when people started dying, and I used my magic to cook meat.
Nice.
I blast it real hard.
They,
What's your guys' names?
well, Meat Blaster, my name's Score.
That's Score. That's Gromley. I'm John. That's Signal. And that's the tiny little baby that hangs out with us. Because Aurora's still in the baby outfit.
I'm Devotion.
And that's Devotion.
Well, nice to meet you all. My name's Jadira.
Is this another classic character that I can
This is
now?
Joe Deere.
Yeah, this is Joe Deere.
Jadira comes up in every single D&D campaign of mine.
Not that
You're getting
Gromley
him in
would,
his classic form.
not that Gromley would look out for this, but does Devotion, like, recognize Joe Deere at all? Like, is there any kind of, like, recognition that we noticed there, or...
I mean, like you said, it's not something Gromley would
Yeah,
notice.
that's fair.
Righteous, man. Well, now that I've dealt with my destiny, I'm gonna go deal with my business. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if you ever find yourselves in the Gnomon Empire, you can find me in the tavern.
What tavern?
no.
I gotta rename it, you know?
No
What
problem.
is it?
What are you gonna name
I'm
it?
thinking Joe Deer's Jangle.
Joe
like-
Jangles?
His
Joe Deer's Jangle.
Joe
Or
Jangles.
like the deer den.
We're also gonna be a legal dispensary.
nice.
All right. Well, you take
Not
care.
Morning Wood.
Don't do this to me.
I think the morning wood is a great name for a tavern, Jadira.
No, it's not.
I'm so sorry, Ashley.
I think it could be
mean,
the,
I'm
the
not,
morning
but-
wood bed and breakfast, you know?
It's Joe Deer's Jangle. Goodbye, dudes. And he disappears.
Okay, Jadira.
All right. Score, you up next. You taking in your
Yeah.
friends?
We're all going together.
All right.
Vivian will meet you there.
Where is there?
In the room with the door.
All right. Thanks, Marjorie.
I realize before we walk in, I realize and turn around to the gnome as he's leaving. I'm like, by the way, can you bring the guy outside to your restaurant? Give him like a warm. He's had a lot, and a lot come out of him.
Is that a long day?
Like throw up.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude, but peace out, my
Yeah.
man. And then you guys head inside, and it's sort of this, like, kind of like the ring of a circus, where there's, like, stands all around in a circle, and then the middle is sort of the stage. And there's a center spotlight on the middle. And it turns off for a moment. And it comes back on. And you see this man with a blue sequined 3-piece tuxedo with navy and silver details and very coiffed black hair. And he sort of raises a hand. He's like, well, welcome to Vivian's House of Destiny, where I understand that here in this universe, your destiny is not handed out very fairly, and I'm here to make it a little better. Welcome. He looks at his hand, puts it back down. Score, Mrs. Adler, to your destiny. You have, oh Jesus Christ, you have a lot here.
Good to know. Glad to know I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But we're not here about me. We're here about the elite team.
Oh, well they've already been here.
Yeah. We're gonna ask what you told them. We're kind of following. They disappeared off the face of the multiverse. We're kind of following in their footsteps.
Did they leave you like a USB? Because we found a couple of those already.
Oh,
An MP3 file, maybe.
well, like, okay, well, like, how about this? I'm trying not to go back into, like, what I think is a British accent here. I mean, okay, here's the thing. We can do that, but I mean, you've already signed up for this. You have to go through your destiny.
Is that
Go
So,
through it?
we go through your destiny, and then we can chat, and you get, here's the thing, when you win, you get one thing in the entire world as like a good, like, yay,
one?
when you're done.
Win your
And I'll-
destiny?
Yeah, you go through your destiny. This world is full of that shit, and I'm, trying to get through it. Trying to help people so that it's not just as crazy as it is.
Can we talk about the elite team first, and then we'll go through it?
You can ask me 3 questions and then we can stop. Listen, my time's ticking.
So-
I have other appointments.
Sorry, I get one thing in the whole world at the end of this?
Well, there are some terms and conditions. You can't just, like, ask for more wishes, and, like, you can't ask for, like, the most dangerous thing. I can answer, like, any question in the world if you want. There's some, like, I have some standards, so I can say no to some things, but I'll do my best. We can negotiate.
You get an aquarium for
So
the ship.
we have 3 questions.
You can ask me 3 questions before we start, because, again, I have other appointments.
Do you know where the elite team went after here?
I do.
Where did they go after
Where
here?
did the elite team go after here?
They left it on this drive. I have not watched it, but they did say where they went on here.
I knew it.
Signal tries to snatch it.
He pulls it away. If you want to do opposed athletics, you can.
Yeah.
May we have...
What did you get?
19.
This is still a fucking god. No.
Not anymore.
It's been
You don't get it.
downgraded.
But now he's just a man.
Yeah, now he's god dog nothing. I don't know.
So, you have one more question.
Why did they not trust Partum?
Pardon?
Yeah, we were told the original elite team was working with someone named Partum, but that they didn't trust them.
This is a question I would use my vast knowledge of the universe as like a, one of the treat things at the end to answer. I don't know.
They didn't ask you about anything like that?
You said 3
No.
questions.
I don't know. I would have to use cosmic energy to figure that out. But personally, I don't know.
All right, well, if cosmic energy is what we need, then cosmic energy is what we'll make. I don't know how this process works. How do you work through a destiny? What is my destiny?
No, the thing that you should ask for is that drive.
Oh, I can give it to you at the end. I said I would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
But not now.
No. Because you, again, TikTok. So, your destiny, School Miss Hattler, is... You have a spirit inside of you that you have to deal with. You have an assassin that's been hunting you down
Yeah.
So sorry?
for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And-
Go back.
Then
There's
Grumly,
assassin-
Grumly, there's no going back. We can talk about this at the
No.
end.
Okay.
And then, there's your sword that you are attuned to by force.
Mm-hmm.
We also got to deal with there. Yeah, there's normally people have like one thing, maybe 2, rarely. What have you gotten yourself into?
I live dangerously.
No, you don't. This happened and just kind of on its own.
Yes, but because I'm such a dangerous and reckless individual who lives
They
life
live
on the edge.
You
Dangerously,
ran
but
away
not
like
by
a little
choice.
bitch a couple times. Don't even.
Because I know when to pick my battles and when to live to fight another day.
Okay, Can I level with you? Score?
Yeah?
You can't convince me
Can't convince you what?
that you're cool.
Ouch. Are you saying that's not my destiny? Are you saying my destiny is to be uncool?
Your destiny, I have it like written out. Marjorie printed it out for me. We went through the whole cosmic stuff, is to deal with the spirit inside of you, to deal with the person that's been trying to hunt you since they killed your parents, and deal with this soul, a bonded sword.
Cool. All things that I already knew that I had to deal with. That's...
Yes.
Made-
So once we're done this, there will be nothing special about you anymore. And you can go on with your life regularly. Like a regular person.
Yes, great, amazing. Nothing special about me at all.
Yes.
Right? Then
You'll be worth nothing and it'll be great. All right, let's get going. And the scenery around you begins to change and shift. And you're in a limestone room. And the walls are all wonky. Their gravity has shifted. Things are not what they're supposed to be. And what jumps out of Score and tethered with a blue sort of line you see this long blue spirit with 6 arms and a white light somewhere around where you think the head is supposed to be. And as I previously described in another Fayfinders campaign, it looks like a big, long blue turd. So let's deal with the fact you're a Kalishatar, shall we? Hello! And that's where we're gonna end it.
Hello.
Oh boy.
Well, snap.
Everyone gets to meet Granny.